and I was asked to address this coronavirus thing. I don't know why they asked me, but I think because somebody went and spread some voice note of some fake rumor that Rav Chaim Kanievsky said that there's nothing to worry about. I verified it this morning. It's one big lie. Lo haya v'lo nivra. Kind of said anything about it this morning when somebody went into him for me and asked him what's the attitude to the coronavirus. His answer was, "What's that?" So he never said anything. People lie in the name of Chaim all day. It's disgusting already. It's really disgusting already. What's the Jewish attitude to coronavirus? So let me tell you. I'm going to tell you what they're not going to tell you. So first of all, Gamliel Rabinovich, who's a big Baal Mekubal and a tzaddik and a yid, that's a big Oived Hashem. You may not understand him because he talks a little different or whatever, but he's a big Oived Hashem. I know him since 1993 on a very personal level. Big Oived Hashem. And he's a Kohen. So he put out a video this week that he says that if you daven with a minyan 3 times a day and never miss, then you're protected somehow. Okay, Alavai is right. That would make it a lot easier for a lot of people. Could be. But in Halacha, there is an obligation of Ishtadlus. Ishtadlus is in a place shehezeko matsui, where it's common that something bad can happen. So Baruch Hashem, so far in New York, we've been more or less okay, except for a few isolated cases that weren't a big deal. But if that was ever, God forbid, and should never happen to change, then a person has every obligation to take precautions in a place that has a komatsui. I can tell you from the business world, if today you want to be a wisecrack and go to Thailand or to China or to Italy or whatever, Hashem is not going to protect you. You're going to come back sick, as simple as that. And I'm not wishing bad on anybody in the world, not Jew and not Goy. It's just a fact, because Hashem doesn't protect fools. If you jump off the roof, God's not catching you. It's as simple as that. You're not allowed to put yourself in a mokam sakona. You're not allowed to go into a place of danger. There's no heta in the world for that. Airplanes in general, definitely airplanes that have connecting flights to Asia and places like that, are not the wisest idea, especially if you're flying coach when 800 people are breathing down your throat, or to be more literal, about 265. Might not be the wisest idea. So if you don't have to do it to these type of countries and whatever, and don't do it. And if you do have to do it for whatever reason, at least go to an Adam Gadol and get him to say it's okay. Go to Abdul Feinstein, the Gadol of America, and ask him if it's okay to do. Because if a Gadol said out of his mouth, yeah, you could go, so then you know you're okay. But there's definitely, right now, thank God, it's not Shchichi Ezeka in the place we live. But in a place that is Shchichi Ezeka, yeah, there's a mitzvah in the Torah. You have to take care of your health. You definitely shouldn't be exposing yourself to unnecessary garbage and unnecessary things and whatever. And al pi halacha, that has to be. The Tasha Rebbe spoke last night. Hashem should give him a long life. The current Tasha Rebbe, and he spoke about coronavirus. It was very interesting. And he didn't say like a Gamliel to daven with a minyan, but he did say, in the name of the Tosfot Yom Tov, that if we learn to respect synagogues and not talk during davening, and just have respect for Beit Hashem, for the house of Hashem, then there's no Magefa. Magefa is a plague, a pandemic, coronavirus otherwise known as, for example, that could ever affect a Jew. So he spoke a very fiery speech about that now we have to have a chizuk in our shuls, and that it should be, that the shul should be like a shul. That the shul is not a social club. And Elamai, people don't have patience to daven 3 hours, so then the rabbis have to begin to understand that maybe it's time to shorten the prayer Shabbat morning, because the Kahal doesn't have patience. And what's the mitzvah? Making speeches and selling aliyot and doing Mishi Berachs when everybody's talking. It's just one big sin. There's nothing good comes out of that. Cut it down to an hour and 3/4 and then people will be able to be quiet. They won't have to talk. People don't think like that. That's the truth. And if you are a person that can't stay quiet in shul, so go out. What do you have to talk in shul for? What's the pleasure in talking inside the Beit Hashem, spitting in Hashem's face? Go outside, make kiddush with your friends, bring a bottle of scotch, have a good time, schmooze, chill. Whenever you're ready to come back, come back. At least you didn't spit in God's face. You didn't say I came all the way to shul to make fun of you. So yeah, that's my response. These were Gdolei Yisrael. Who cares what I have to say? Gdolei Yisrael said that things that have to do with Tefillah B'tziburim and Kvod Beit HaKnesset and other things like that are important. And these are the things that protect us from Agefos. So therefore, the more we're mitchazek in this inyan, definitely we don't have to go into any panics, and we can stay calm, and Hashem will be with us. I'm not downplaying this virus. This is a very dangerous thing, and if God forbid it spread, this could be the end. But Hashem watches over us. There's nothing to worry about. We got to do ours. Our ishtadlus is to respect the shul more, and then the rest is up to God to protect us.